Hey team, I wanted to make this video to explain to you how to get the most out of the coaching at Escapist CrossFit. This video is mostly for you if you're doing group training here, but also the other programs really. But let's go into the group training. So like you know, we don't set limits on how many days a month you should be training. We have some general expectations from our members. We want you to train at least 3 times or more per month, or per week, sorry, not per month, per week, because this is crazy important for habits, crazy important for muscle adaptation, crazy important for you to see progress. And when you see progress, you get happy, and we want to have happy members. So 3 times a week, that is kind of what we like to see from you at the minimum. Now, the maximum range, I would say, is 6 times a week. And when you train 6 times a week, you need to be very aware of your own body. So I would not recommend this for somebody who's just getting started. But working up to something like training 6 times a week is not something strange, really, from a physiological point of view. We're built to move. We're built to get moving and using our bodies. The thing is that you need to learn to work more in the 70 to 80% range, sometimes even less in your intensity. It's still high intensity, but it's not maximum intensity. So it's a lot about understanding yourself there, and that only comes through experience and understanding what ways to go for, what pace to go for. Good way to check this is just a simple question. Do you know your 2K rowing time? If you don't know your 2K rowing time, you probably should not train 6 times a week, because you don't know how to pace many of the workouts that we do. But here is the thing. If you want to get there, how do you get there? We have focus talks. Focus talks that we do every quarter. And what we want to establish in those focus talks is, as it says, a focus. You should not be working on 10 different things, even though it's lucrative for sure. But it's better to say, I want to get better at weightlifting, or you can get more specific. I want to get better at my clean, or I want to improve my core, for example. Now you have to, then our question to you would be, well, what is your clean? How much is it? How much is your core? We would check that up, and then we would say, okay, cool. What would make you happy to reach next? And then we set a target together. Good, let's go for that. We also have the quarterly in-body. The in-body helps us to see from the inside what's happening, of course, but it also has correlation to, a lot of like the gymnastics movements, has correlation to your general health. So this is just a tool to help you really to get rid of it, to actually track your progress. And if you don't track anything, you don't know what happens. Okay, last but not least is, what's the most important thing is the consistency, right? So you want to be showing up. Every time you say you're going to show up, or you log into a class, you're going to come. If you reserve a class, that means you're coming. And that should be your general mindset. You're not just kind of winging it, I might do it. No, this is your commitment to yourself. If you want to get the most out of your membership, that's one of the most important things you have to do. If you start winging it, sorry, you're going to lose, you're going to feel worse and worse, and this training will not be as fun. And if it's not as fun, you will quit, and I don't want you to quit, because I see what happens when people quit. They go back to the couch. We don't want that to happen. We want to keep you consistent for at least a couple of years, and then when you're up here training 6 times a week, I'm not as worried Now you're going to be very good at what you're doing. You're going to be self-confident. You know how many things work here. You know how you self-work. You know your paces. Awesome. That's what I want to give to you, because that's something nobody's going to be able to take away from you. Okay, let's go for this. Commit to that. Make a plan every quarter. Check in with us. If you haven't done that, you should do that now. I'll put the link down here. We really want to talk to you and make you happy. All right. See you next time. Bye.